I am strong as the Russian bear. Hello and welcome, guys and girls. We are Elite Gaming, my name is Lily Mayhem, and today we're gonna have a look at Zarya, one of the tanks in Overwatch. Well, with Zarya there comes a lot of aggressive gameplay. If you want to play a character that is a tank but in an offensive way, you have to pick Zarya. As always, this is not a pro guide, but I will show you my experience and tips and tricks with the character. So as Zarya, you are always at the front line. If targets are too far away for the left click, just try the right click. It will send you some kind of energy bombs out that will destroy everyone. Your left click is pretty hard for people with shields because it penetrates many of them. So if someone gets shielded, just keep damaging with your energy beam and let them feel the pain. Zarya is a character that always wants to be hit. That sounded a little weird, but okay. So please be aggressive enough to make room for your team. In exchange, when you get hit with your shield on, you will get stronger. Much stronger. Like Russian bear strong. In the middle of the screen you can see a number right next to your crosshair. This is the number of charge on your energy. When it hits 100%, you will be really reckless. And even if it's on 50%, you will feel the difference of dealing damage. Now we're gonna move to the how to play port. Well, you're a tank, but you have not the best equipped to protect everyone if you want so. You will have to stand at the front line and make room for your team. You should deal damage, pop your shield, deal more damage and fall back when the situation is escalating. Your tanking skills will help shielding an ally or something once in a while, or someone once in a while, but your first priority is to push and to deal damage, so the other team has not enough time to destroy your team. This is really important. You will learn while playing her how fast and how far you can go with dealing damage and stuff. Now, as Zarya, you will also have to protect your team, but you will have to protect at the right time. I mean, you are protecting with zoning and damage, not with your shield for your ally that holds fucking 2 seconds on the target and also has a cooldown. No, but you will have to get back. You can protect your allies by just standing in front of them and popping your shield when they are getting pressured. So you will be charged and you will have more power to give room so everyone can do their job. And in the right moments, if someone's getting focused, you will be able to pop a shield on him, so he will not die and you will be charged again, you see? I guess you can already see it. Dealing damage and zoning goes hand in hand with your defense, so you will be a good player in your team that helps everyone doing their job. It will be not that easy in the beginning, but you will know when to engage and go back after some time. Next job is that you always have to keep an eye on other players that will go low. When you attack a simple Mercy's low can really be game changing, because your team will follow your advice and attack her or him, whatever. You see it will destroy the other team. Communicating your shields and your cooldowns is also a really important part. Players need to know when to have an eye on you and when not. Also, it's really important that you will always call out your shielding on someone. First of all, they will attack more offensive and they will not use any defensive cooldowns when they are going down. In a mass, sometimes it's hard to realize that you are shielded if you are the ally of Zarya, if you are not getting a call out from Zarya. So please, if you're Zarya, always do this. It's a shame if someone's ulting just for that when it's really not necessary. Also, it's really important to spot out characters engaging on your team, so your second tank, or maybe your damage dealers, this depends on the comp, will know where and when to be careful. Next job is shielding engaging players from your team. If you jump into the action, a good rule is to shield the guy who is in the very front. This will not always be the target focus, but mostly. So you will get charged and you will be ready to destroy. So second last or second last thing is the overview. Normally this is a thing a supporter does, and it's really not your main task, but you will need it because you are the guy engaging, you are the guy knowing when to go on spot and when your stuff is ready. So keep the overview of the situation and may call out the team for damage or focusing targets, etc. You will have the time to do it, unlike a damage shield that has other priorities straight in his head. Here comes your last job, your ultimate. It's really super important to use it correctly. First of all, there are, in my opinion, two ways to ultimate with Zarya. The first one, you want to engage and destroy the enemy team. Sometimes they are grouped up, which is perfect to ult, because sometimes they are not. This is where you wait, and if it's taking really long, you can use your ult to cluster 3 of them together. If they are destroyed, you shouldn't lose a 6 versus 5, 6 versus 3. I mean, look at it. A 6 versus 6 is pretty balanced, but if only one player dies in Overwatch, it's really hard to hold the point or whatever. And if 2 or 3 people die instantly, this will be really hard for the other team. So next thing is, if you use your ultimate, always kill Mercy first, if it's a cluster kill. Logically, when Mercy is in the cluster getting beaten down, it's not a problem, but however, always do this. Please be sure to communicate your ultimate first, so your team can get ready, or say that they are ready. Sorry, that sentence is really hard. Actually, ready to destroy the other team. So it's nothing worse than using your ultimate, charging in, jumping in, shielding yourself, shielding in LA, popping in the fucking energy bombs, and someone's like, oh yeah, my ultimate is at 70 whatever percent, or oh, I just got stuck somewhere, or whatever. So it's really important to communicate. Second one, if you are getting snowballed or anything needed, like overrun or something. When, for example, the enemy Reinhardt's charging and they use ults and run into your team, use your ultimate. Even if you don't kill them, you will stop them from ultimating, which means your team will be saved, and you have some kind of traded in 2 or even 3 ultimates with 1, which is really nice. Doing in the right moment can save everyone's life and a lot of time for your team. Maybe if there's an ultimate ready for your team, try to call it out, and they will have the chance to destroy the team with only one of your ultimates, like Hanzo's, or maybe a Junkrat ultimate, or whatever. Now let's move to the tips and tricks part. Number 1. Almost half of your HP is shield. It will regenerate itself if you're not getting attacked. Number 2. If your ultimate, never ever use left click to deal damage. Please always use your right click bombs to deal AoE damage. The third one, if you engage on someone, try to use your shield in the very beginning, but wait till they start shooting you. You will get more charge on the energy because they will stop attacking you normally when your shield is on. Number 4. Try to save your mates by putting shields on them. For example, perfectly for Reinhardt's charge. When someone's getting pinned, use the shield and they will not die. And on the other hand, you will get super hard charge and energy. Number 5, if you are going down, try to quit the fight. Your shield will regenerate and will help your healer to top you faster. Number 6, always give the shield to people getting attacked, or place it dive a lot. Maybe also flankers if needed. My example is always Winston. He will dive in, get the shield, all of them attack him, you will get hardly charged. Try it. Number 7, only use your ultimate in communication with your team. Yeah, your ultimate is nice. Your ultimate is also nice if you're alone or your team is with you attacking. But with Diva, Bastion, McCree, Hansa, Soldier, 76, you name it, ultimate, it's far better to destroy the other team. Number 8, and as always, as the last tip, have fun while playing and maybe take breaks. Thank you so much for attending this long video. If you have any questions, just put them into the comment section down below. We are Elite Gaming, my name is Mayhem, and we want to see you on another video. Good night.